everyone, my name is Fiel and I'm here to talk about how you can pass your Inburgeringexamen. I passed last 2023 and I'm here to share insights on how you can pass it too, whether it's through the self-study route or enrolling in a Dutch language course. I was able to do both, so I'm here to help you figure out which path you should take. So let's start off with the self-study route. There are 3 parts to my self-study journey. So I first listened to Dutch music, I then downloaded a language app, and third, this is where I started looking for more learning material. So let me break these down for you. Before I even had the thought of taking the Inburgeringexamen, I already was curious about what does Dutch sound like. So I started listening to Dutch music, and from there I was able to create a mini bank of words. And what I did was I searched up Dutch music, Dutch artists, and from there I fell in love with the language. It's very cute. As I listen along, I'm also adding to my vocabulary Dutch words from the music I listen to. One of the first words that I learned was noodgeval, which means emergency, geven, which means to give, ijskoud, which means ice cold, and so on. I do recommend that if you want to learn any language, listening to their music is indeed the first step. Because once you start appreciating the music, the joy of learning comes naturally. So let's go to the second part of my self-study journey. I downloaded a language app, which is Duolingo. And although it is a good app when you're discovering new words like the colors, places, family members, it is not enough for conversational levels. So Duolingo enhanced my Dutch vocabulary. And while it is not enough for me to hold a conversation, I will still give it credit. Which brings us to the third part of my self-study journey. I looked for more advanced materials. Thankfully, Duo has some free resources that you can look up and review. And there are some Dutch websites that also help with learning the Dutch language. Another thing I did was that I watched Dutch TV shows. My husband recommended I watch cartoons and series so that I would be trained to recognize words, phrases that come up in normal conversations. One of the cartoons I watched was Dribble the Hond, so Dribble the dog, the Moomins. And for TV series, I was watching Goede Tijden, Slechte Tijden, Good Times, Bad Times. This was really helpful because when I visited the Netherlands last year, I was able to understand the Dutch people around me, like my mother-in-law, the people at the store, and also like for signs, I was able to understand a little bit and navigate myself with ease wherever me and my husband went. So let's go on now to the course route. I enrolled in a Dutch language school here in the Philippines. It was the CMRS Nederlandse. They are based in Makati, I believe, and it was online. A good thing about enrolling in a course is that there is structure to your lessons. Because you are following a guideline, you have a Dutch teacher teaching you how to pronounce words, checking if your activities are correct and your sentence structure. You also have classmates that you get to meet, get to learn from, and it was an overall good experience in my opinion. It was not cheap though. I think it was around 30,000 pesos or 600 euros. But I do believe it is worth it. You get your money's worth when you enroll in a course. There are also added material to it that you would not get otherwise when you are learning by yourself. The duration of the course was around 2 months. And after 2 months, you can already take the exam as well. They also had a high passing rate, which was really nice. I took my exam though, I think 2 years later after I enrolled. Same with when I began self-studying. It was definitely worth it. I hope my video helped you gain insights on how to self-study and what it would be like if you were to enroll in a language school. Good luck on your Inburgeringexamen and see you in the Netherlands! Tot zo!